You call it. 1, 2, 3, you clap.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, audio sync.
Woo!
Episode 0.
Episode
Alright.
0.
Yep, this is not episode 1 because I'm sure it's going to go horribly wrong at some point. My name's Todd. I'm drinking some Big Wave today. And I'm sure that'll be good.
Kona!
Yeah, Kona. Wrong way.
Ooh, wrong way.
Yeah.
Hi! I'm Evan. Welcome to Basing Brews. I'm drinking some Blue Point Blackberry Gose. It's gonna be great!
I'm Anthony. I'm drinking some Highland Brewing Black Watch.
Nice.
Ooh,
I
sexy.
don't think I've had that.
It is delicious.
This?
It is very high in alcohol.
You need this?
Never touched it. Thank you.
Cool. Anyway, Evan, you have topics. We had some topics.
We did.
We kind of want to talk about.
We want to talk about Basingpad?
Yeah. Let's talk about Basingpad.
Talk about Basingpad.
All right.
Talk about Basingpad.
I mean, we just we moved in here probably about
Almost 7 months ago.
7 months ago.
Yeah, it's already almost the end of January. Well, it's halfway through January.
Yeah. I mean, we been wanting to do this for a while, but I mean, we just haven't got around to it. Plus, we didn't have the equipment.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, we have it now, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, we throw parties here, kind of.
Especially in this room.
Yeah,
Our
this
giant
is.
So
I
this
apologize
is
for
the
the
lit
set.
party ever.
No, this is the best set. What are you talking about? This is a natural set.
Yeah, like a bunch of it'll get better, maybe.
Possibly. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Basepad is our channel.
You'll just see more beers.
We comedy, sketches, gaming. I don't know what else are we doing on it.
Comedy, gaming, sketches, and this talk show, Basing Brews.
Basing Brews,
Basing Brews.
Yeah,
patented.
patent.
Copyright.
We already patented it.
Seek us out for some sponsors.
Yeah, we need sponsors right away.
I want a
comment,
PBR
and
sponsorship.
subscribe.
I want a PBR sponsorship.
PBR, dude. If we get a PBR sponsorship, that's all I'm drinking for the rest of the time. So PBR,
It's the best domestic.
it
Or
is.
the Michelob.
Michelob is a house.
Let's get a Michelob.
house favorite.
Let's get a Michelob sponsorship too.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta have the low carbs. the low carbs.
I am watching my figure.
I'm watching my figure while I drink this 6-pack.
Yeah.
Well, better to drink one than have one.
True.
What?
But yeah, I met Anthony this year. We were coworkers.
I thought you've known him for like a while.
Well,
It's
no,
only-
not this year. It's probably
like-
2018.
I guess 2018, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would have been 2018.
2018.
I met Anthony 2 days before he moved in.
No.
Basically.
No, we met once, like 3 months beforehand.
Dude.
Yeah, I introduced
it was
you. I
something
introduced
super
you to
brief.
OFTD then.
What?
I'm pretty sure I introduced you to OFTD.
Did you?
Yeah.
So if anyone doesn't know what OFT is, please.
So OFTD, it's made by Plantation. It's an old-fashioned traditional dark, 69% alcohol, 131 proof. It'll put some hair on your chest, burn it off, then grows it back.
You'll spit if you drink it.
Straight
You won't
up.
spit, you'll choke.
You'll spit.
I mean, you're pretty much having 2 drinks every shot you take of it.
At least 2 drinks. It's a scary liquor.
It is.
It's terrifying.
It's a great way to say it, Trey.
Great way.
But no, like we officially met like 2 weeks before we moved in together. Because Todd and I were already planning on living together, and he goes, "Hey," because we were talking about getting a 3-bedroom house together and having one room as like a media, like gaming and all that.
Hmm.
He goes, "Hey, my coworker Anthony, he talked about like he's wanting to move. He was wanting to like get a house at the same time. So we're like, right, yeah, let's do it."
No, I think what had actually happened was Todd was like, "Hey, I'm getting a new house. Move in. Please. For the love of God. Move in. Please." And I was like, fine.
I underestimated how expensive it would be to have a 3-bedroom house on a 2-person salary. By salary, I mean my job when I was making $8 an hour.
Yeah. I mean, we would not be able to survive.
Hell no.
We were just here by ourselves.
Just sitting there, starting a fire.
We'd be
in a
sitting
fucking-
there, literally just curled up next to each other with blankets, with no food. Like, this is okay.
I mean, we would be
This is
living
okay.
in a cardboard box by now.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
Well, I know you.
As long as we're snuggled up.
I mean,
we
cardboard
could
box
snuggle
would
up.
be more than this house is at the time.
I mean, there's a lot of cardboard boxes here.
But
I mean,
yeah.
We
Other
have
than that,
cardboard fortress.
Fortress.
A fortress.
Trying to build a pillow fort.
No, cardboard. Bit more sound.
Can we record an episode of Basing Brews and a pillow fort?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, that'd be awesome.
That's gonna be episode 30.
Mark on our calendars.
Mark it on the calendar. Episode 30. We're gonna be doing this in a pillow fort. Yeah.
Yeah. So Todd and I met like 5 years ago at this point.
Yeah, about 5.
Yeah. We were freshmen in the same dorm in college, and we like knew each other, but like not that well. And we went out a few times, like to bars and everything. And the first thing I really
You're not allowed to go out when you're freshman.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
Not allowed to do drugs either,
we
but it
did-
didn't stop me.
Well, I mean,
No. The main thing I remember from Todd was we both got Fallout 4 the same night. I went to an actual GameStop at midnight for the release, and Todd had already downloaded. So I sped home and immediately plugged it into my Xbox, started downloading, sprinted to Todd's room down the hallway and said, "Hey, do you have it downloaded?" And he's already halfway through like the first mission. He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "How is it?" It's pretty good. That's like the main thing I remember about like our first like interactions.
I mean, I was, all I did freshman year was sit and play Fallout and Halo 5. I was so addicted to that. Like, that's the only thing I did. I went to classes, of course, but yeah, that's.
How was that?
I mean, college, but yeah, it was a fun time. We got to know each other over some drinks and everything, and kind of when I remember bonding with you the most the first time we kind of got together, it was when me and the girl I was dating at the time, we showed you some high school media videos.
Yes, I forgot about that. And then your friend was there.
Yeah, Luke.
Yeah,
I mean,
he was. No, I'm talking about Jordan was the one that was there.
oh yeah, Jordan.
Not dude Jordan, girl Jordan.
Girl Jordan. Yeah.
Because I remember sitting on my futon watching Suze, and I was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
Hey, that's a classic.
No, it was a classic. I enjoyed it, but I was just like, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Saturday. I barely know these people, but I was having the time of my life.
One day, maybe whoever ends up watching this would be curious about that. You'll never find it. You'll never find it.
It's gone.
It's gone.
It's deleted,
It's
burned,
embarrassing.
and stomped on.
One day, I think it is a good enough script though to one day remake. It's
Especially
just-
if you play both the mom and the dad.
Yeah, I did play both the mom and the dad. That's maybe I'll put a frame on the screen. Maybe not. If I don't, then don't hold me to it.
That's a job for our editor. It's fine.
Yeah, the editor.
Yeah, Chris, he'll take care of it.
Yeah, Chris.
Thanks,
Everyone
Chris.
likes Chris.
Thanks, Chris. Chris doesn't want to be on camera, so he's actually sitting on the
he's-
other side of this. Where we're only rotating. Is it
Like 270?
It's
270
like a-
degrees?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well, technically 180 because
Yeah,
you
it's
go
full
from
180.
you
it's
to
180.
Anthony
The
to
other
me.
180 is just Chris. He's massive. He's like 500 pounds.
Yeah.
So he doesn't.
Hell of an editor.
Hell of an
Hell of an
editor.
editor.
Hey,
And then
tall,
right over there
you
is
can see-
Rio. Right over there is Rio.
If I can zoom in on her, maybe
Enhance.
see it. Enhance.
Rio,
Say
you're a
something.
star.
Yeah. I mean,
But yeah, that's the gist of Basing Pad. We throw parties, personal parties.
you're not invited to them.
No.
Well, I mean, if you bring beer.
Maybe.
Bring liquor, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah,
Not Fireball, though. Fireball does not count.
Nope.
that's a glorified soft drink.
Dude, speaking of Fireball. So,
Uh,
my boss, apparently in his car, just had bottle of Fireball, bottle of Rumplemans. What kind of combination is that?
that's a death combination.
That is
Wait,
What?
you talking about Cliff?
Joshua.
You can't say last name. We'll have to bleep that out.
I'm sure there's a dozen Joshuas in existence.
But what if
True,
they
but
find out?
yeah, that's.
We can't name
He just
episode 0!
We'll just bleep it out. But here's the thing. He doesn't even live in our city.
He
so
doesn't?
there's no, he doesn't.
He works here though.
He does.
Does he drive?
Drive
here?
up here every day?
An hour and 47 minutes.
Fuck that!
That's insane.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Jeez.
I drive 10 minutes to where we work, and I'm like, that's too much.
I remember having to drive 30 minutes. Yeah, to work.
Oh, dude, I was there too. I lived on the other side of town for a while, but you were still far.
Remember when
away.
we lived like 2 minutes walking distance from each other?
Okay.
Yeah, dude, that was awesome.
That was awesome. But it was so weird because we didn't hang out even that much.
I know. And you saved my job once because my car wasn't starting, and you had.
I did. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a stand-up guy. He's a good guy. Good guy. Saved my job.
He's just trying to get in your pants. It's okay.
I'm okay with that. A bunch of dudes living in the house together. Boys will be boys.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So I have a topic that I kind of want to discuss briefly. Maybe more than briefly. I don't know.
See ya.
So this is kind of a strange topic, but
Okay.
how do I explain it? Let's say you were fighting someone to the death.
As usual.
As usual, yeah. And you had to pick. The only weapons you could pick were shovels. What kind of shovel would you pick? See, I personally. So let's say like there's the square head shovels. I don't know what they're called. They're squares, right?
Shovel. Snow shovel.
Good chop.
Not like the plastic ones, but like the actual.
No. I
ones.
mean, like that's the shape of like a shovel of a snow shovel. It's like the square or like the squared off.
Yeah. So I would personally pick those because I'm taking into account. I'm not modifying the shovel at all. So it's a full length shovel. You can get a shorter shovel. It's just you have to.
Yeah.
Mention
Well,
that.
you lose distance on that. You lose reach, which is a disadvantage for you.
Exactly. So my whole thing is, I think the sharp edges, even though they're not pointed directly, for a for a swiping motion, I think that's probably going to deal the most damage.
Mm-hmm.
Would you pick a different shovel? I mean,
I'd go with a spade.
a spade?
I've been thinking about this for the past 5 seconds that you brought it up.
Yeah.
Heavily. And a spade, because then you got the whacking damage that you would with like a square, but you got stab motion.
But it's not.
And you can easily like round that off and just.
I said no modifications though.
No modifications.
No.
Okay, but still, it's got a pointed edge.
Yeah.
You can stab with that. You can stab with anything pointed.
I guess, but
You kill him, man, with a pencil.
but how pointed does it have to be?
Enough.
I mean,
If you're talking to me, I'm kind of flabby. Most things will pierce me. If you're talking to somebody like that's shredded, like Zac Efron shred or something, to where you can see like every vein near his crotch.
Then you just aim for the veins.
Well, I mean, you can't get into them because he's so shredded.
it's just gonna deflect.
Just ting.
Yep.
Just bends your fucking shot.
Exactly.
So Anthony, what kind of shovel would you go with?
I go with an E-tool.
An E-tool.
Yeah, Dredgman tool. It's small, it's lightweight, it's compact, it's got a bladed edge. It's designed to chop people's heads off.
That is a loophole.
That is a loophole.
Because that is more than a shovel.
It is a
It's
shovel.
accepted, but that's more
It
than
is
a
a
shovel.
shovel that collapses down to a small form. It just has a slight serrated edge to it, but its primary function is a shovel. Fight me.
Have you ever killed somebody with an E-tool?
No. That'd be a great way to stay in shape.
Would you do it though?
Yeah, probably. Wouldn't be a great way to go, though.
Well, I mean, like, you're in the armed forces. Like, if somebody's running at you, you know, you're like, oh, I got like a 50% chance to pull my pistol, get it done, bam. Or I can go E-tool and just smack and keep smacking and smacking until he's dead.
Now, here's the thing. You're not thinking outside the box.
Okay.
Why not both?
Pop, pop, pop.
No. You're thinking about it the wrong way. You throw the shovel.
What? That's not what I was thinking at all.
You throw the shovel at him, it distracts him. Then you shoot him because they're not paying attention. Throws off their aim.
The shovel is key. So, back kind of what I was saying. I really... The edges. The edges. I feel like that has a better slicing motion.
But what if you throw it? Apparently.
Well, see, I can't throw a square shovel, but you could probably throw a spade because that's more like a spear, you know?
I
Just
feel like
dabbling it.
the weight of it all wouldn't let it fly like that. Whereas a shovel, you know,
Depends on the
overhead
size.
tomahawk it, it's going to keep flying. Either the handle...
No, if you're strong enough, you can...
Do I look strong enough?
I mean, we can get there.
I mean, hey, adrenaline is a hell of a drug.
We can get there.
I've seen Pulp Fiction. I know what you mean.
But like,
I mean, your tales all the time of people lifting a fan off their
I think
crushed baby. I think you could throw a shovel if you feel like you're dead.
I think slash would be like +3, and I think the I think the sharpened the whole square the shape of it would give defense. You know.
Nah.
It wouldn't have defense.
I think it's a D6, and you're dealing with commoner stats anyway. So.
I guess, but I think it's fine.
I'm not a commoner.
You're a commoner.
I'm like a hermit.
You have 4 HP, bud.
Hey, 5 because I gained weight. I got the extra bit of
Unarmored
blood I can use.
Some unarmored defense.
There
Just
we go.
blubber.
Where's my dice? Let me roll for this.
Oh, we should have dice out here. Just to
Second half.
to settle debates.
Just grab the D6.
Grab the.
Am I gonna drink this beer?
Shuffle.
Yes.
Oh, you have a deck of cards. Shuffle deck. C equals high card.
You do have your gold cards out here,
Yeah, dude.
which I am still confused as to why you have gold cards.
Paris, dude.
Paris.
What does that mean? Like Paris is a hell of a place. Like you get gold cards,
Basically, gold cards for Paris.
gold cards, wine and cheese, baby.
You damn right. Gold cards for cheese.
I've never. So you've been to Europe a lot, right?
No, it was one trip.
Well, yeah, but you've been around Europe. I've never been out of the country. Where should I go if I'm going out of the country? Like the places you visit, because you visit like England, Germany, and France, right?
Yep, and then
Like the United Nations
Mexico.
and then that one other country.
That's two of the countries are not in the UK, but or the UN. It's
Oh
still,
no, I meant the Allied versus the other one.
Oh, that's worse. Honestly, out of the 3 cities, Berlin was my favorite. It's
It's
like
good because I took German for 3 semesters.
Well, there you go. Now you know enough of the language to get by.
No,
Most of them speak.
I don't.
Most of them speak pretty good English.
Here's the only sentence I've learned: "Expresse se kleine Deutsch," which you've told me is not even the right way to say that.
Ich spreche ich spreche ein bisschen Deutsch, aber ich spreche sehr gut English.
Can we put in subtitles so I can read this back later?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I also took 3 years of German. 3 semesters.
I remember you came to a party at my apartment one time, and another guy that was in your class that you had never met before was at my party
Yeah.
because I worked with him.
Yeah. What was his name?
Devin. He's a cool dude, really cool dude.
Was he the bigger guy?
He was like the Filipino looking dude.
Yeah. The dude was cool.
Yeah, he was cool as shit.
I think that dude also ended up working at the call center, and my girlfriend at the time was the
For the college?
yeah.
Oh yeah, he definitely did. He did a lot of work for the college.
Yeah, she was his boss, and then I showed him a video that she was in. She's like, "Oh, she's my boss." I was like, "That's my girlfriend." She's like,
It's like, who?
"Yeah,
Who's got more power here?
I don't know. I still don't know." Oh my gosh! But college was fun. Yeah.
For the most part. Yeah. AKA, I didn't finish it, so for the most part of that, when it was fun.
Same club.
I got a degree,
In what?
media arts.
Yeah, I got forced to do things that were not a part of my degrees.
There are people dying in this world, and you got a media arts degree. I'm just fucking with you.
I know.
Where'd you go for psych?
Shut up. Dude, I had a client the other day who was like, "Oh, I was a psych nurse for the longest time." I was like, "Oh, I was a psych student." She goes, "Yes, high five. Yeah." She was like 60-something. I was like, "I'm not doing anything with it, but that's cool." She's like, No, trust me. You keep at it, you do it. I was like, "I'm not keeping at it. I quit." But I didn't want to just say that because, dude, she loved me. She came in today. It's been like 4 days since I was here. She's like, "Hey, Evan." I was like, "How are you?" "Oh, hey! I sold you something, so we're cool."
Oh no, you should see it. Like with me, I've had so part of what I do is camera sales. We'll just put it that way. We'll say it vaguely as camera sales.
This is actually your camera.
This is actually my camera, but still, I've had a client who bought his first camera from me. Came back in a year later, bought like Nikon D850, so top of the line for Nikon. Came back in like 3 months ago, bought a printer for his photography business. something
Go him, go
insane.
you.
And for some reason, he still remembered me. And
Well, he should. You inspired everything he did.
I only vaguely remembered him. I feel bad.
It's like, yeah, you.
I only know most of this story because he told me.
I feel like that's how I'm going to be with some clients sometimes. Like, yeah, you fixed my computer and did this. I'm like, did I? I don't know. We got like 30 of them back there that I don't work on any of them.
I may forget your situation. I may forget your name, but I won't forget your face.
I won't, especially if I sold you the one thing I'm supposed to sell you.
Fair enough. Souls.
Souls.
You know what was a trippy YouTube video? It rhymes with this. Shoes. It doesn't rhyme with that at all, but it starts with the same letter.
Yes.
I was on Reddit looking at like r/videos, and they were talking about like old classic, like some of the first like viral videos. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes.
Got shoes.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
No idea.
You have never seen Shoes. Have you seen Shoes? It's the dumbest, oldest like YouTube video in the world. So it's this, it's this guy. He's dressed up as a girl, and he's just the whole song is him going, "Shoes."
Is it music?
Shoes. Yeah, it's a music video. Oh my god, shoes.
I don't know
And
why.
it's so stupid and hilarious to him. It's like one of the earliest YouTube videos in existence.
Huh.
It kind of reminds me of that whole "Hey, I'm Poppy" thing.
What? The whole what?
You don't know Poppy, the YouTube channel?
Poppy, the cult leader.
Yes.
Who is Poppy?
I'm Poppy.
We have got
Is it related?
videos.
Is it related to Gose?
No.
She's like, I'm pretty sure she has like a record label now, and she's.
I know.
famous.
It's like.
Who the hell is Poppy?
I showed you
She's Poppy.
the weird like all white background, white chick with white hair, white everything.
All she says
And
is,
she's-
"Hey, I'm Poppy."
Well, she has a bunch of videos that are other things, but
But are related in that same kind of.
it's this most
Straighten up.
off-putting like ambient noise behind it. It's some of the weirdest stuff I've ever seen.
I feel like you showed it to me, but I also feel like I've only seen it in a dream before.
I mean,
Well, it's gonna feel like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Am I in the cult now?
You might need to be.
maybe,
Am I going to kill myself?
possibly,
Damn!
but I think I found Poppy.
I think it was because for me, like
The only Poppy I know
was
is
either
Poppy Schmoria.
PewDiePie or Markiplier.
Poppy Smoria.
Poppy Schmoria.
Shout out.
Come back off your break.
Come back,
What?
please.
Pewds
Pewds.
reference. He doesn't get it.
Yeah, he doesn't watch. Yeah, that's why.
Well, we had that one thing like 2 years ago, so.
Oh yeah. Oh man, no. You can talk, Anthony.
No, we don't want to interrupt conversation with this, but it was a quiet moment, so we can talk.
Oh well.
Also, that shit is delicious.
What?
I did not that.
You wanna-
Take one after that one.
A double chocolate milk. So yeah, you need to catch up.
Oh,
Yeah, what are you doing, dog?
yeah.
What are you doing? Well, actually, you need to catch up because we were already drinking before we started filming.
Yep.
Oh, well.
Yeah. So.
I wanted to respect the camp.
Well, you also weren't home.
Yeah. Sorry. Oh man. Anyway.
So yeah. So anyway, back to the shovels. You want a squared one, I want a spade, you want an E-tool, right?
I'm the only one who chose. a
Cool.
killing
Let's go
machine.
find someone and see who we can kill faster.
I mean, I've got the E-tool.
We need 3 people though.
We can do damage to
I
them.
mean,
Who causes the most
it's
damage?
killing a man with a shovel, not fucking an ostrich.
I think we should just battle to the death. Find it our own way.
Allegedly.
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 Right there. Take about 10% off there, bud.
Oh yeah, there's the 4.
Oh yeah. There's
God, Letterkenny is such a good show. Jared Kiso, if you ever watch this, you are a god.
I mean, he doesn't need to watch it to be a god.
But I just want to let him know. I'm a huge fan. You are a god. I love you. Let me guest star in Letterkenny. as a no-name nobody.
That's the real.
I'm just
that's the real
picturing
goal
you.
Of this is us.
Blockbuster movie? No. Winning an Oscar? guest starring in Letterkenny. That's how you know you made it.
I'm just picturing you sitting there, guest star on Letterkenny, just looking like.
Well,
I was waiting on him to return the camera.
We're still figuring that out.
Yeah, episode 0.
What do I look like? What do I look like?
Because in the background. Oh my god!
That's exactly it. Here, it'd be like this. Like this. Oh shit! I'm getting kicked off set.
Sorry.
Sorry guys.
Camera finally pans into you.
Forgot my line.
Line!
You don't have a line, sir. You're just an extra.
Yeah, thank you for showing me that show.
Dude, it's a great show.
It is.
Thank you, Reddit, for showing me that show. Just the cold opening. If you've never seen Letterkenny, just look up Letterkenny on YouTube. Watch that first 4-minute cold opening. You'll be convinced. Plain and simple. Done and done. Best show you've ever seen.
It's so dumb.
It is, but it's
I
so
love it.
perfect.
It's just, it really is like a masterclass of writing. Script writing and the actual way that they present the dialogue. It's filmically, it is definitely something would represent what? Oh, I'm not talking loud enough.
No, I'm just showing you how much time is left.
How much time is left?
Well, we're at 27 minutes audio,
Yep.
Really?
and I was saying because this is probably gonna cut soon.
Yep.
Okay. And we're back. We had a piss break.
Break that seal, baby.
Woo!
Yeah, you need to catch it. Oh, there you go. Waste some.
That's on camera, and I'm keeping it. All right, I'm having one of these.
Yeah, hop in one. Dude. You didn't have one of the Blackberry Gose. That's just.
Oh yeah, definitely gonna have one of those in a second. Catch up.
So, I have gathered you all here today to talk about something very dear to my heart. How large do you think the world's largest shit is? Anthony?
Sure. I'm going to go with 12 feet.
I know Todd knows the answer. How large do you think?
Well, I know the answer. So
I know. So how large do you think?
How long did you think before you knew the answer?
Before I knew the
bastard?
answer, I couldn't guess. I learned this a few weeks ago, so it's gonna be off.
A few weeks ago. You showed me like 2 days ago.
Yeah, I know. I remembered it out of the blue and then showed it to you. Things pop in my head like that.
Big poops pop in your head.
Big poops pop in my head.
It should
Yeah.
not be pooping inside your head, but
I mean, that's just how my mind works. Is shit all the time.
you're full of shit.
Full of shit all the time.
I was working one day and she was like, "Evan, you're so full of shit." And I was like, "Well, as of 5 minutes ago, no, I'm not." And she laughed. I was like, "Oh, this is weird."
That's good. Anyway, so before I knew, I was thinking at the most like a 3-foot shit.
I was thinking 5.
5, 3.
5 before you told me.
So I found this out. I don't know where I found it from. Maybe it might have been another YouTube video. I don't know if I was.
Was it Reddit?
I
Because you
think
showed me a Reddit article.
Yeah, I think it was Reddit, but I'm. It could be anything.
Mm-hmm. Wait, time out. YouTube video? Like, did you see the actual poop?
No.
Okay, that's what I was concerned about. Like, if you
Sure
saw
you
the
did.
actual poop.
Sure, you
before-
didn't see a man lose his soul. His entire soul.
Your soul is
in
shit.
his shit.
Anyway,
His black soul.
Why are your shits black?
No.
They should be brown.
If you're shitting 12 feet, it's probably black.
If you're shitting blue, it's a problem.
Fuck off.
this man right here, he will shit blue if he has a blue drink. Something's wrong. Get it checked out.
Sometimes
It's okay, buddy.
you just need to shit blue.
It's okay.
You've had a good time when you shit blue.
No, because I've never shit blue. I've shit green.
Then you've never had a good time.
I've had great times shitting normal colors.
You can do better.
Anyway, Todd, what's the biggest shit?
Bud. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I mean,
But
I can't correct it. I don't have
The
to-
world longest shit is 26 feet.
That's a full intestine, Anthony.
He needs some more fiber in his diet.
No, he had plenty of fiber.
26 feet.
See, my
A rope of shit. You could play
Here's my
double
question.
dutch with that shit.
Here's my question.
The man lost
How
10
do you
pounds a
measure
day.
that? Like, does he shit and just start like crab
Wobbling?
walking into like a line?
No. So weird question though.
I can
Yeah.
imagine the
We're
Guinness,
talking like
world record guy
Like,
just falling.
thin shits or thick shits?
No, like long.
No. But is it thin or is it thick?
Does
That
it
matters.
matter at that point?
Yeah, it does matter.
We don't know. We don't know.
Because here's the thing:
Let me
26
see
feet.
if I can, let me see if I
26
can find
feet.
the article.
26 feet ain't shit if it's this small.
I mean, that's still more. That's more pusher than I've ever done.
Dude, that's more
Still.
pushing I've ever done too. I've given
Now,
birth.
if he's if he's shitting that long and it's that wide too, God help that man's soul.
Yeah, I just want to see the guy. Like,
Is he okay?
is he okay?
I'm sure he's lost a lot of weight since he took that shit.
Is he a skeleton now? Like,
So I was typing in world's longest poop, and the first thing that popped up was world's longest poop video. I was like, I don't want to see that. That's gross.
Guinness Book of World Records, my dude.
Okay.
just imagine that guy just
I'm-
following his ass. Just
Ew.
it's like
Must be
alright,
18
with
to
a
view this community.
Oh, it's time.
tape measure.
Oh no, it has a picture.
It's gonna
Oh
pop
no.
your cherry, isn't it?
no! Oh
my
no,
God.
he's on a bowling alley.
Shits in a bowling alley.
He's shitting on a bowling alley,
What kind of degenerate?
and he looks so proud,
Oh my god,
dude.
That is a shit eating.
That's from 1995.
No one's topped that since 1995. That is some weak shit.
But dude,
Nah.
what bowling alley allows you to take a shit?
No,
No, we're not showing that. We are not showing that. Thank you for trying, but
we can't show that.
No. I want to show his grin, his shit-eating grin.
But I have to blur.
there's so much blurring to do on that.
No.
Just toss a filter over it. Cut it.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, on a bowling alley. What bowling alley lets you poop down the way, all the way to the pins?
I wonder if it was a strike.
I was just thinking that.
It looks like a girl though. Like
I hope it is. Is it?
Nah.
No.
Nah, just scare
Look,
boy.
look at that shitty grin. No, there's no way.
He cleaned that out
Yeah,
right
like-
after.
I don't know.
Dog.
Look at the
It
hair
looks-
though. It's a braid, right?
No, I thought it was a braid, but I think that's sleeve. Okay,
bun
we
moving?
gotta get off this.
Oh
No,
my God.
I feel horrible just having this pulled up on my laptop.
I mean,
Jesus.
anyway, I found out about that.
Delete
years
it.
ago.
Oh,
I'm glad y'all thought that was as entertaining as I did.
oh my god, a bowling alley.
I didn't know that. That's a new
A
fact.
bowling alley. This man, you've all been to a fucking bowling alley. He
used to
rolled
work
it
at a bowling
down.
alley.
He shit all the way down. Crab walked. Like
I mean, they ran out of bumpers that day.
how slowly do you have to push it?
How much?
You actually, honestly, don't need to push that slowly.
Well, if you're
The reason
this
why you
that
can't
big,
step-
you know it's coming quick.
The reason why you can't step past that line is if you step past that line, you will slide down. You will strike your fucking self through the bends.
God damn. God damn.
So instead of just shuffling along, you had to picture a guy just sitting there. It's like, whee!
You're saying like he like prepped himself. He was like,
He just slides on his heels.
look at me. He was like, and just slide all the way down.
It was at this moment we decided we needed a green screen.
So no, it was at this moment that I decided we don't need the podcast anymore.
Oh no! Oh no, guys!
Oh, I'm so happy you didn't show the whole thing.
I'm surprised it's not the video. I'm surprised that someone didn't.
I don't want to see the
I'm
video.
surprised that someone has not converted
fuck
that
it,
to
fuck
DVD.
it. I will look for a video for you guys.
I believe
I
in you.
appreciate you.
Okay, that's gonna segue.
Oh, you thought we weren't going to agree to this? You know
God.
better than that.
Fucking Christ.
We'll just do it Funhouse style. Censor it all out.
Dude, that's a
This
lot of
chocolate-
sensory.
This chocolate milk thing's really good.
Dude,
Yeah.
it's delicious.
It's a stout.
Yeah.
I'm glad we're talking about chocolate now.
Oh no.
So we need to go to this one. Do my birthday shit.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I don't know
So-
where it's at, but yeah, it's right.
It's
It's,
in
Asheville.
yeah.
it's in
No, I'm
Asheville.
talking about like I don't know where it's at in the city.
I would
Oh,
assume
okay.
it's Asheville proper, but
Yeah.
Probably on the outskirts, like how Sierra Nevada was.
And,
well, Sierra Nevada was like
way up there.
the Wonka chocolate factory, dude.
It really is.
Yeah,
It's a
that
beautiful
thing was
place.
like-
We need to take a tour.
We should have taken it. Like they have a free tour that we could have taken when we were there.
It's
it was just
free.
that
It's a wait though. It was a long wait.
right. It was like we could have done it,
we can
but we
schedule
had
it.
already We had already reserved tables.
Because we waited 2 hours to eat.
Yeah, but it was,
It was
great.
great food.
Usually people have to get bussed into there.
Yeah, we got
We were really lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh man.
Got any other?
That.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm reading an article and it said, this record of world's longest poop was probably more disgusting than the woman who had sex with 919 men in a single day. Is it though?
Sounds like
it's
a time.
Poop.
It doesn't even sound like a good time.
Technically, sex, as I define it, is
Actually,
penetration of some sort. So
wait.
guys just walked up,
Hold
we
on.
just had sex. And I'm out.
Oh,
So wait. Yeah, I was about to say, is like as far as that record is concerned, it's just like, it's like quick in and out, or is it like to completion?
that.
My personal opinion, sex is based on whatever you want to base it on. If you decide oral sex is sex, that's sex. If you decide fingering yourself is a form of masturbation, that's fine.
Well, I'm talking about.
But what I'm saying is like, my personal thing is penetration of some sorts. Because sex is so just different for everyone. Some people consider like hand job a form of sex. I personally don't, because you're just rubbing on my peen. But the way I personally define sex is penetration of some sort, whether that's anally or vaginally, or that's pretty much the only two ways that I define sex. So this woman, she could have just been laying there, back out, dude walks in.
I wonder how much lube.
Call you later.
How much Vaseline was gone through that day?
Gallons.
Gallons of Vaseline.
Gallons of Vaseline.
She's just covered in it. Like she's a pile on her.
She was like the peanut butter baby, just
She has to stand up, slips, busts her head open.
Oh no.
So that goes great into our next topic. How much money would you need to be paid to be a professional ass wiper? Not your own, someone else's. What is the lowest amount of money you would need to be paid for it? And I don't care if you're throwing out one number or annually or what. But
Okay,
and hold on,
there's a lot of logistics.
Let
involved.
me explain. So I came up with this topic, and my idea behind this is like like the old school like Henry Ford factories.
Sure.
I'm imagining a conveyor belt.
Of just someone just
Kind of, but like it's like a toilet seat, and there's people just sitting there, and
they do a 26-foot shit, and then you're just like, oh, that's a lot.
no, they poop in a different room, and then the conveyor belt is a constant thing, and you're just holding something up, and it's just.
The way I'm thinking of it is you literally stand next to the toilet and just like, good evening, Mr. Johnson.
Well, that's fancy. We're talking
And
about
they come and poop, and they're just like, beautiful weather we've been having, huh? Yes, I heard the Cubs are going to be great this season.
I've got questions.
Very healthy indeed. Good luck to you.
I got a lot of questions before I can have an answer.
Shoot,
Yeah, go ahead.
Shoot.
So, part-time or full-time?
This is full time. 40 hours a week, and your wife.
You don't even have to say.
This is also including talks about benefits as well. So,
In my
Weekends or
opinion,
no?
No.
In my opinion, you don't need
This
to
is
say
a 9
hourly.
to 5, Monday through Friday kind of deal.
yeah, 9 to 5.
But think about it, not everyone shits like 7 times a day like me. You only need to poop like once a day.
Well, I mean, the way he's talking, we're talking like factory farming, your shit wiping.
That is a lot. Like he's saying, like, because if you're in a factory, you can be paid way less. They'll find a way to pay you less.
Well, no.
That's why I'm saying like an
individual.
individual thing. Like how much would you pay for you to work in someone's home? Just
No, here's,
Well, you gotta
here's the
think,
thing,
this
though.
is-
So
this
he's
is-
talking
you need more
factory,
calcium, sir.
but he's asking us what our salary would be for factory.
Yeah.
Now, if we're talking personal, that's a completely different thing.
okay.
Yeah,
give me your factory. Give me your factory then.
What kind of benefits do I get?
That's up to you to decide.
I just want to say just to have something
that's-
marginalized. Let's say full dental, decent health. Not
Right.
great, but not terrible.
Does my insurance cover Ebola?
Whoa, is Ebola a real thing anymore?
It's transferred
Let's.
through shit.
Are you touching the? I assume you're wearing gloves. If you're in
I
a
mean,
factory,
even if you're wearing gloves, there's still a possibility.
Listen,
there
if
are
you're in a
shit
factory,
particles in
they're
the
taking
air.
all the precautions to say, "Hey, you're in plastic wrap, except your hand that is covered with the plastic wrap," and you go, "Boop."
You also have a face mask on because it's going to be above you. So you don't want any shit particles to fall on you.
Well, I mean, they're going to do it regardless. But
Yeah.
what if somebody has, they ate something bad the day before?
So, I'm thinking.
Well, this is post shit. You got they're not shitting.
Okay, so they're shitting in a toilet.
Yeah.
But then they're on like a seat that just conveyors around.
Yeah, imagine.
So
just gives me
you're
more
talking about some sort of a
questions.
future America where you would leave your house to poop.
a dystopian future.
I'm sorry.
where-
What is going on? That people
We're
are
talking
being
about
shut-
factories.
Are people milking these men, women, and I assume children
I hope
in
not.
factories for their shit?
Poop is the
Manure
new fuel.
industry is
Puke is already
thriving.
fuel.
We're too loud.
Jesus.
But this is something that needs to be loud. Manure is thriving in today's world. George Bush, the 32nd, he decided poop is America's industry. We need to farm it. We need to make weapons out of it. We need to fuel our cars with it.
I mean, so
75K, but adjusted for inflation.
$75K to wipe ass.
It's a factory job.
That's a lot for a factory job.
That is a lot for a factory. But you, at the same time, you are
So-
wiping.
You are literally exposing yourself to the hazardous material of a man's
Listen,
ass.
okay,
if it's
maybe-
in a factory, they're going to reduce all hazardous, like ways that come in contact with hazardous material
Well, there's-
at the most, because there has to be codes for it.
People lose fingers in factories all the time.
Yeah, but that's also because like they're working with heavy machinery. You know the risk when you're doing that.
Some people's assholes are heavy machinery.
Are yours?
You're damn right it is.
Oh boy.
So 75K for Anthony. Evan,
Now, if we're talking personal shitter, that's a completely different story.
that's more.
We should go.
You're damn right it
Yeah,
is.
I mean, if
Well, actually, no. it might actually be less.
really, no. I think that's
No,
high
no.
class.
So here's the thing.
Butler stuff.
Here's the thing. Personal shitter, I'd be willing to do it for like 60. I probably only have to.
But
Have,
you need like holidays and everything off.
at
and everything
most, I have to wipe your ass 5 times a day.
At
like
most.
that. At most. But what if it's a family? What if you're the only ass wiper for
This
a
is
family?
a house.
What if you're in a Mormon family?
so for a house.
One man,
So
3
they're not
wives,
that bougie.
18 kids.
They don't have their own personal. Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're like Bill Gates or something, and you have one person to wipe your ass,
So this, at that point, you train them.
you train who? The shitter?
No.
You train the shitters.
No, you don't train them. That's the thing. Because they hired you for a reason. They're not going to want to be trained.
No,
like,
no.
like when
You have to be
when I'm
subtle.
repairing computers, everybody's like, I don't want to be trained how. Like, deep down, they're like, oh, I want to learn how to do this myself. But when they start looking, I was like, that's too much. I don't have the materials. I don't want to be trained how to do that.
No. You know
When
what
I already have a service that lets me do it for free.
It's the same as with sales. You want to make them think that it's their idea to shit on your schedule.
How's your 3 o'clock?
Hold on, let me see. I can book you in for about 4:30. Does that work for you? But I really have to go right now.
You're gonna
Sorry,
have to-
sir. We already have Mrs. Jackson and little baby Jackson going at 2 and 2:45.
But dude, if I
Unfortunately, we're just booked up until 4:30 through
like,
due
and
to
the-
cleaning.
Cleaning and then the actual care of it. It's not like what you do to your anus. It's
I beat the hell out of mine.
I
yeah,
personally,
no. This is gonna be. This is
Wipe it
gonna
up.
be-
is there a rule against bidets?
No.
Well, that defeats the purpose.
Yes, that defeats the purpose because we're Americans and we like paper on our
Hey,
butts.
dude, they sell
Damn right.
handheld bidets.
Amen, brother.
So I'm thinking.
No, you bidet and
Personal
then dry.
shitter. It depends on the person.
Well,
too.
then you wouldn't be an ass wiper. You'd be an ass dryer.
You still be wiping it.
Well, yeah, but there wouldn't be any poop on it.
So
So, what do you mean so? That defeats the purpose. We're talking about ass wiper as a profession, not ass dryer as a profession. There has to be poop involved.
there is still.
No. If you're bideting, I want to believe that bidet will clean you 100%. Never use a bidet. I'm terrified and shy. So, I could not use the bidet.
Well, you don't want
But,
guys to explode
if you
your
were
eye.
using bidet, more power to you. All I'm saying is, that better get all the shit off your asshole. If
Surprisingly
not,
low
I'll be there to
amount of
wipe it
bidets
up
in
for
Europe.
you. $55,000 a year, health, dental, and a week off for Christmas, and a day off for my birthday,
Yeah.
which works out great for me because it's 6 months in between.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just a day where I only wipe my own shit and my family shit because I'm so good at it as of being a professional.
Yeah. Like with our service, your asshole will never bleed.
Can we whoa?
That's 10 ply
You're
blood.
talking live.
Like this is.
Do we buy our own toilet paper?
Yeah, we manufacture our own toilet paper. It's,
Okay.
Okay.
Are we
It's
bringing
better
in like
than-
some of that
So
tin
so
ply?
this is a call-in in-home service.
It could
This
be.
is not a hi. I'm Sir
so there's
Winsington
three-
the
there's three-
16th. I'm rich as hell. I want you, this homeless random person I met on the street, to be tested and brought into my home to wipe my butt.
I mean,
you'll be a butler.
Well, that instance, yes. There's 3 instances. We have the factory worker who works on a conveyor belt of shit. We have the personal service, and then we have the home service.
So, like, a call-in agency is like, hi, yeah, for 2 weeks from now, it's obviously going to be Super Bowl. I know you guys are busy. I'm going to have a lot of people over. I'm going to need a lot of asses wiped. Can you guys send someone over for, let's say, the 20th through 22nd? Can you guys do that?
That makes sense. You'd probably send a team for that.
Yeah.
Oh,
See, I think right now, the factory worker is going to be paid the least.
They're working big time.
I still have more questions about this factory, but that's me.
Dude, there's a lot going on.
We can get to the factory. Okay. We can get to the factory. I think the factory workers paid the least. I think the call-in service, the business itself is making a lot of money, and they're making their own toilet paper product, but the workers themselves are making a little bit more in the factory. But then the personal,
what do you think it takes? What do you think kind of degree it takes to say, I run a shit factory?
I mean, you have to be
public health for the minor in business.
Yes.
You answer questions I need.
I mean, you would have to run the wiping factory. You would have to be like a Ford legacy.
So are you telling me that like somebody who's like a registered nurse, they get fired or something, this is where they go to and run the factory and like, I used to help patients live, now I help them get clean anuses.
I think it'll just be one enterprising entrepreneur one day. And then it's going to be a dynasty. It's going to be the shit dynasty.
Yeah. Welcome to the Osborne Fortune. We have wiped asses for many a generation, and we have grown quite rich from it.
Honestly,
we have our personal wipers in our house, and our factory of dozens of hundreds of wipers over here.
No. You're making it too complicated.
Okay, what do you mean?
So, welcome to the Osborne factory. We wipe so you don't have to.
Is that like your catch-on?
That's the catch-on.
Honestly, if you wanted to ignore all that, Osborne's would be a great name for a toilet paper brand.
God damn it.
He says he wiped shit. How do you feel about that?
We're Osborne's. Touch us on your ass.
That's Tim Plywood.
You better believe it. We're the softest in the business.
So, about the factory.
Okay.
We can either, what would you personally go with? Would you be the one person, or would it be a one-time thing? How much money would it take you to...
Are we talking like a day of wiping?
We're scrapping it. How much money would it take you to wipe John Cena's ass?
Oh, like $6.
$6?
Yeah.
John Cena, that dude's healthy. I know his shit is not going to leave anything in it because it's going to be solid. It's going to be not dry, not like bone dry, but enough just to boop, and then it's done. I know that man waxes his ass, and I know he bleaches his asshole because he's on the road all the time. He can afford to get diarrhea right before like a match or something. He's going to run to the bathroom. You can't see any shit.
Huh? All right. How about this? A different person. How much?
Let's say you're a random person on the street.
Random person, like a homeless person, or like
not like a homeless. They can't afford these services.
You're not wrong.
It's subsidized.
The government pays for ass wiping.
Okay, let's say
part of your Medicare
random person
plan.
on the street. You walk up to them. They're like, "Hey, I'd really like my ass wiped for the day.
Uncle Sam's wants.
What's your asking price?"
My asking price?
Yeah. Like, how much do you charge to wipe my ass for the rest of the day?
What's the menu like? What's the menu like?
Hey.
That doesn't matter.
This is the common man. He's not one to talk logistics. He's not one to talk details.
I mean, the common man goes to Taco
He's
Bell
up at 7 a.m. He sees you walking to your job. Yeah. Hey, how much would it take for you to wipe my ass until 10 o'clock tonight? Granted, you're only going to have to do it 2 or 3 times tops.
$600.
$600?
To get in there and just whoop.
Yeah. This is a weird ask. You start high, then you start going.
So you're telling me if I walked down the street tomorrow, I saw you and said, "Hey, Anthony, will you wipe my ass for $600 for the rest of the day?"
Yeah.
Huh.
I need to go to my bank.
Dude,
so here's the thing: at least $1,500
for a day.
for a day.
They're only gonna
My-
shit maybe 4
Hey, here's my
times
thing.
unless they spend all day eating Taco Bell.
Here's my thing.
This
I'm
is-
not
this is
asking
your
logistics.
hands. You're wiping someone's butt.
Do
You
have-
use toilet paper.
Do you have gloves on you?
Yes.
You have gloves on you right now.
No. Why
Okay.
would I?
No,
We're
you
sitting here
can't. You
recording
don't
a
have time to
podcast.
go grab gloves because you're gonna be following him all day.
He's only gonna shit 4 times. You grab some toilet paper from the fucking bathroom because he's not gonna shit in public.
Public bathrooms.
So you're thinking.
They have toilet paper.
Yeah.
You're thinking
Hey.
$150 per poop.
Yeah.
So here's the thing.
$600 is $600. He's probably already pooped today.
My whole thing is, it's a public bathroom. That is cheap toilet paper. They don't care about the consumer. What if you poke through?
Here's the thing.
Then you are taught.
Here's the
You
thing.
are touching
There's
raw
this thing-
anus
there's this thing
and
called-
poop.
there's
That
this
is
thing called-
not
There's
yours.
this thing called wrapping your hands for layers.
Hey.
Hey, it's a public bathroom. I don't care about their fucking pipes. If we clog their pipes, we'll move over to the toilet to the next one down. Deal with it.
What? You're gonna make your employer shuffle with his pants around his ankle while you just have like 3 lines of toilet paper catching shit.
No, I'll just toss it over the side.
So 1,500, 600.
Where are you going with?
Here's the thing.
I'm probably.
No,
gonna-
we're done with you. We are done.
Anthony,
You've gone in.
You're too low. You're too low.
You've gone into it.
I'd probably go 2,500.
Okay.
Okay, you got no
My
fucking.
thing is, I don't even like wiping my own ass. That's annoying as hell.
That's honestly low for me. I would go like.
So here's the thing.
it
You're
depends-
telling
Oh my
me you
God,
would turn
Anthony.
down $650 if I told you to wipe my ass today, cash money, right here, right now.
Are we
Yes.
talking about today to the end of the day? So an hour and a
Yes.
half? Yeah, 100%. But if
I'm
we're talking
not
from
going-
7 a.m. to 10 o'clock at night, like a full...
Y'all think you guys can wipe ass to a degree where you can demand $1,500 and $2,500?
It's about
I'm
the
saying
action,
a full
Anthony.
day.
It's about the action.
I've done worse for less.
Oh,
Like what? What have you done?
You ever spend fucking 8 hours digging a goddamn hole?
No, but I've been to a strip club. It's about the same, right?
No. The strip club, at least you get to see titties.
You got me there. Well, you can see titties. Just pull your own.
Fuck off!
I don't mean like that. I mean, if you want to see nip, just look down. Don't even deny me.
I was talking about digging a hole. So
Yeah.
I'm confused. Don't you shake your head at me, Todd. I'll fuck you.
Yeah, we got a little off topic. So you're saying $650 for a full day of ass wiping.
Once again, you're not going to be wiping their ass the entirety of the 8 hours.
No, we're not talking 8 hours. This man, my situation is, a guy walks up to you. It's 7 a.m. You just woke up. You're out walking. He's like, I'm gonna get the paper. Some guy walks up to you. Hey, how much to wipe my ass from 7 to 10 tonight?
God, fuck it.
Don't know when I'm going to do. Who knows? I might have a bad digestive. I might not even shit today, but I'll still pay you for that time. How much are you doing for 15 hours of shit wiping? Possible shit.
What does it look like?
I don't know.
You can't determine that.
He's wearing pants and underwear. You cannot see his butthole.
You will later though.
He's just wearing pants, no shirt.
Oh my god, you're getting too logistical.
I
don't care about your
He just,
insane
he just
talk.
walks up to you
So
with just
2,500?
pants and underwear, then it's
no,
1,000.
No. You
It does matter.
650.
Fuck
you.
I want to say 2,500 is low because
'Cause
I've
you
had this
are wiping-
conversation before.
Your ass
Other
wiping
people-
ability is
Okay.
not up to the
Yeah.
par for 2,500. You can fuck off.
No, it is.
I have soft hands. My
Very.
hands are great.
I'm sorry,
inside
are you
lanes.
touching his ass directly?
I'm in there with. Look at me. This much
It's
protection.
called wrapping for layers, my dude.
You get layers, but it's still only paper.
Yeah? It's only paper protecting your
He's
ass.
going to feel each individual finger on his anus. Or hers.
What if it
I'm not
tickles?
trying to defend
What
him.
if he's ticklish down there? like,
Then it
Well, then
comes
we're
out
tickling.
easier.
like, like you're sitting there wiping, he goes, and it will squirts.
No, okay.
Then you tickle him first,
No,
you gotta-
No.
Ass wiping 101, motherfucker. Tickle your client
Can I
first.
watch this class with you as a professor?
Yeah, you're going to be the test subject.
Woo! Let's go. Woo! My asshole's ticklish. What are you gonna do in that situation, Professor?
Give you an enema.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well. You know what? With that whole thing, I think that's going to be the end
I'm pretty sure it's summer.
of episode 0 of Basing Brews.
No, it's still recording. I just...
No, it is. We're also at 28 and a half minutes.
Yeah.
So, we're gonna call it the end here. The enema is a great end off.
The enema.
The enema. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been Basing Brews with myself, Evan. We got Todd over here,
Right here.
and of course Anthony.
Over there.
We
So you got the bad end. I'm sorry.
like the shit end.
The enema end.
Oh, fuck off.
Cut.